Hello and welcome to the Books You Can Sink Your Teeth Into podcast. I am your host, Granite A. Miller. It is nice to see you. Nice to be back. It's been a uh, bit of a pause, hiatus here, I guess we could say. But we're back and we're going to do maybe a couple shows. Keep it easy, keep it simple, and let you know, get you updated on some of the books I've read over this time. So, a couple things. One, of course, shamelessly plug local authors and friends. Big news. Dead Adrenaline Part 3, soon to be released. So this is Part 2, Dead Adrenaline series by author Clint Kurtika. You can get this on Amazon. Dead Adrenaline is what you search. Dead Adrenaline is what you search, and it'll come up. Just fantastic. So book 3 is coming. I know I cannot wait for it. It is really going to be great. Been talking with the author quite a bit, and yeah, so can't wait for that book to come out. So, um, in other news, wanted to let you know that the Raven Scythe series. So we have book 2 here. The Raven Scythe, Raven Raven, and then Scythe by Beth Ann Flowers, and Grant A. Miller. Uh, Part 3 is being worked on right now. We're Both authors are working hard at it. We're also going to try to make a compendium so you can keep abreast of all the names of all the different witches and all the different people that are in these books. Fun books, they really are. I'm an author. I'm the part of, I'm the contributing author to it, and I like it. It's fun, a fun read, just very whimsical. Got witches, vampires, but it's not like but not like horror, not like ghosts. The ghosts too, but I mean, it's just whimsical, right? It's just having fun, and um, so really enjoyable series. And the author Beth Ann Flowers and I may be going together with the author of Dead Adrenaline to some book shows and book fairs that are in the greater Pittsburgh area in the upcoming future. So maybe we could see you there. That would be great. All right, so Raven Scythe Book 3 is on its way. And then, of course, because I just have to shamelessly plug my murder mysteries, Murder at Witches Hollow, and the other one, oh gosh, yeah, I wrote the book and I can't remember the frickin' name. Titan's Forest. Both of these are Detective Shiokawa murder mysteries, and so Detective Shiokawa with Detective Jones go and solve murders that have a bit of a supernatural flair to them. So think, if you want to think, Night Stalker back in the 70s and 80s, that TV show, Kochak the Night Stalker, kind of like that in a way. Um, you just never know, is it real, is it not real, but it's fun. And so I've got for book number 3, I do have the concept done, basic outline done. I have not started writing it yet. Probably will wait till after Raven Scythe 3 is pretty much wrapped up, and then I'll start on that, but we'll see. Okay, so shameless plugs for all the local books, yours truly, and some other local author friends. This week, what I wanted to review, there are 2 books I wanted to review. The first was one that kind of took me by surprise. Um, this is a book my son recommended. It's a series of books. The author's name is Brandon Sanderson, and it's called Mistborn, The Well of Ascension. Now, I'll put a better image up on the screen here, but this book, quite honestly, uh, really took me by surprise. My son just raved and raved and raved about it. This author stepped in. I don't know if you guys remember the book of the time. He stepped in when that author died, and he finished the series. And so, really prolific author. His own, and of course, his own books um, are quite. I mean, I couldn't believe it. But so I was in Chicago, and I was visiting my son when he was living there at the time. And so I went to his bookstore, and I got this one. I figured, okay, well, he keeps going on and on about it, so I might as well get it. Let me tell you one thing first. Being a sci-fi fan that I am, uh, you know, I think no one really comes close um, to Tolkien and The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Uh, this guy comes close. He is his writing style was really really good. So when I started this book, so let's start at the beginning. When I started, I got to admit, at first I was a little lost. Just coming first, and my son told me this is the first book to read of his. I was a little lost. You know, it was a new landscape, new map, new cities, and things I wasn't really, and I didn't have any knowledge of anything about the burning the metals and stuff like that. So I really came in completely unaware. It took me about 2, 3 chapters before I finally started to grasp it. Um, but then once I started getting it, it really like wow, it was really really cool. I loved the character development, the way they were introduced, and how they progressed through the book. Really well done. I of course liked it so much. I got the second book while I was in Chicago. I just blew through this. I mean, not that it's an easy read. It is, you know, the type is very small, like about looks like about 11, and it's just, you know, he's a prolific author, just writes and writes and writes, but extremely well done, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you are a fan of like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, even Harry Potter to a degree, if you like those type of books, Brandon Sanderson, Mistborn, The Well of Ascension, highly recommended. Highly recommended. Okay, now book. Wait, what's going on? What? Okay, no, I cannot note. All right, so sorry, we're getting interrupted here. Uh, Goofy Vlad wants to break in with some important news, but you know what? He's got to wait his turn. So Charlie Cleanwell has been helping me now. He said he'll help with the edits, and so he's up on the Death Star helping. And you know, Charlie, no, Vlad's just going to have to wait. Put him on hold. Okay, just put him on hold. Just tell him to wait a second. All right, second book that we're going to review today is the. So this is a book that was recommended to me by uh, by my doctor, and it's called Braided Sweetgrass. Now, the author uh, is part Native American, but she's also a biologist, teaches at the university up in Buffalo. And what she does is she combines native uh, understanding of plants with recent biological uh, uh, information, scientific information. And I got to tell you, it's really good. First of all, you can tell she's highly educated in her writing, and you can tell she's a scholar. She's very detailed, thought, thoughtful, well thought out. Um, And then what she does, which I liked a lot, was she brings in like native understanding of these plants and their medicinal properties with scientific knowledge. And so, really fascinating. I got to tell you, I was pleasantly surprised at it. It started off for me. It started off just a tad bit slow. She was going into a lot of native folklore, the origin of things, but then you kind of see why she brought it up and discussed it. So yeah, so as I went along in the different chapters, I kind of okay, I understand now why she spent the time in the first chapter going over this, and yeah, so really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So it's another book I highly recommend. All right, so that concludes today's episode uh, for me. Now going to bring in the one and only Count Vlad. Hello, everybody. It is I, the Count. I am back. I am back. And I have so much news. First of all, I should just do my own channel because I'm the one carrying this show. When I stopped doing it, you say the show fell apart. But now that the Count is back, we are going to have a good time. And maybe I will do my own podcast that Charlie Cleanwell kept me waiting. And I need to have a big announcement to make. I have a big announcement to make. First of all, two things. Two things. The Count was on a, what did you call it? What is it called? It is the Gamecaster. The person play a video game, and so they asked the Count to come and help them because they were stuck. So they were stuck on the video game called a Stray Kitty Cat. The Stray Kitty Cat. And so I came and I helped them out. I got them through it. Yeah, the Count did. So you can see that on the Beth and the Flowers website, a YouTube video. She'll have that there. And maybe we can get the link here for that. And you can see the Count helping. I was helping, big help. And so anyway, I was talking because the Beth Ann Flowers, she is the author of Raven's Eyes. And guess what? The Count is going to be in the Raven's Eyes part 3. That's right, I am. I am so excited. I am apparently going to be the star of the book. So, rightfully so, I should be the star. And you know what? I should be the star of Dead Adrenaline too. I don't know why the author, Clint Cortica, does not put me in the book. I should be. If I put the Vlad in this book, your books sell out. There'd be no books on the shelf if you put the Vlad in the Count of Vlad. But whatever, he does not wait to make money. But Beth and the Flowers, she knows, and she's putting the Vlad into this book. And so, the Ravenside book. So you get to look forward to that. Ravenside part 3 with the Count of Vlad is going to be in it. So, oh, happy day. Um, so yeah, now I said to the Beth and the Flower, I said, well, what about that quantity of Nidor? Isn't he a part author too? Isn't he have to get his permission? And she said, no need his permission. He's a dum, right? He's an idiot. As you know, you see him on the video before. He's just like talking, blah, 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 book. No, I read the Mistborn. It's so good. It's so interesting. Oh, The Hobbit. You know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's why nobody buys his books. That's why nobody watches his videos either. So, all right, this is the Count saying adieu. It was good to see you again.